Hello to you all. This is an introduction of African economy. The continent of Africa is blessed and full of natural resources, as from the north to the south and the east to the west. For mineral resources in one hand, there are diamonds, gold, iron ore, bauxite, aluminium, uranium, phosphate, and many others. On the other hand, there are varieties of agricultural produce and fertile soil. As for tourism, it is full of wildlife, sea creatures, beautiful landscape, woodland, deep forests, waterfalls, lakes, running water from hills to the valleys, the wonderful sea view, the cloud, the snow, the rainbow reflecting on the mountain from end to end, the inactive volcanic mountains, the sand dune, the desert, and the semi-arid areas. You may find all these natural resources in the continent of one race Africa. But yet, the Africans are dying of hunger, drought, malnutrition, immigrating to other continents for survival. If the question is to be answered, who are responsible for the impoverishment of African economy? Let us look into the economy of each one of the countries in Africa. Then you may give your opinion if wish. The world is part of Africa, and Africa is part of the world we live in. Do not destroy the wonders and beauties of our only beloved earth. Thank you so much.
Economy of Zambia. Zambia is one of the poorest countries in the southern African zone. Zambians live below the recognized national poverty line, with rural poverty rates standing at about 80% and urban rates at about 55%. Unemployment and underemployment in urban areas are serious problems. Most rural Zambians are subsistence farmers. The country's rate of economic growth cannot support rapid population growth or the strain which HIV-related issues placed on the economy in recent years. Zambia fell into poverty after international copper prices declined in the 1970s. After the Kaunda regime, from 1991, successive governments began limited reforms. The economy stagnated until the late 1990s. In 2007, Zambia recorded its ninth consecutive year of economic growth and significant reduction of the country's inflation. Zambia is still dealing with economic reform issues such as the size of the public sector and improving Zambia's social sector delivery systems. Economic regulations and red tape are extensive and corruption is widespread. The Zambian government is pursuing an economic diversification program to reduce the economy's reliance on the copper industry. This initiative seeks to exploit other components of Zambia's rich resource base on promoting agriculture, tourism, gemstone mining, and hydropower. Developing local strategies to conserve environmental resources and providing adequate tools to meet the need in sustainable farming. Agriculture. The agriculture plays a very important role in Zambia's economy, providing many more jobs than the mining industry. Private local company R.M.B Products Limited is the leading agribusiness in Zambia with high number of employees producing irrigated and non-irrigated raw crops, cattle, pork, chicken, eggs, dairy products, and other products like leather, fish, feedstock, and edible oil. Zambia operates 8 abattoirs, 4 farms, and numerous retail stores. It is also in cooperation with ShopRite and a fast food chain throughout the country. The Zambian economy has historically been based on the copper mining industry. Output of copper had declined greatly due to lack of investment, low copper prices, and uncertainty over privatization. In 2002, following privatization of the industry, copper production increased considerably. Improvements in the world copper market have magnified the effect of this volume increase in revenues and foreign exchange earnings. In 2003, exports of known metals also increased by about 25% and accounted for about 40% of all export earnings. The Zambian government has recently been granting license to international resources companies to prospect for minerals such as nickel, tin, copper, and uranium. It is hoped that nickel will take over from copper as the country's top metallic export.